I'm Abiola Jackson. This is the entertainment news and celebrity gossip TV for Friday, April the 11th. In entertainment news, this is a cringeworthy um, news entertainment story. This is courtesy of complex.com. Shout out to them for this fair use. Again, it's involving none other than Ray J. Seems like he's doing a lot of cringeworthy, weird stuff nowadays. That's a bit unusual. The latest is with Cenat. He tells him that he's upset about not being invited to live stream sleepovers. It doesn't get any more cringeworthy than that. Um, I'm going to let you hear the live stream conversation that Cenat and Ray J had not too just the other day. Uh, this is very cringe. Just fair warning you. Take a listen to this.
Right? So look, pause. Right? So look. So so y'all took showers together, right?
No, but we be separated with swimming trunks.
That's what I mean. That's what I don't understand. Y'all had sleepovers before, right?
Yeah, but not like that. Like,
yeah. So no, I didn't mean it like anything. I meant it like how y'all meant it. I want to sleep over too. I want to sleep with y'all niggas too. That's how I meant it. Pause. I know that was a lot, but that's what I meant. It's like if y'all was in the shower, then y'all was in the shower. Y'all took a shower together. So I'm like, well, shit, I'll take a shower with them niggas. Like on the stream, you know what I'm saying? Of course, with clothes on, bro. You know what I mean?
all right, Uncle Ray. Yo, can I call you Unc?
You know what? You could call me Unc, man.
All right, Unc. No, hey, Unc.
You know what?
You got
this name Unc. This took over every time. The minute I started.
Yep, that's what I told you guys. This is very cringeworthy. Very cringeworthy. It's this is just the beginning. There's more here. This Ray J guy is something else. I can see why Princess Love left his ass. I can see why she left him because of this kind of foolishness, and why Brandy got on his case. I'll get to more of that in a moment. We'll continue the conversation with Cenat and Ray J. More cringeworthy conversations here. We'll continue with that.
Streaming, I can't like the next sleepover. Like if I'm not invited, it's cool. I just be hurt about it. But I was hurt about the first one, and I'm like, damn, man, these niggas in the city, they over there sleeping in the bed. Like I want to sleep in the bed too. I don't mean with you. I mean I want my own bunk. Kevin Hart got a bunk. Drewski got a bunk. Nigga, this a big night. It's one of the biggest nights. I want to sleep too, my nigga. That's how I was saying it. Oh, I'm sorry, Melly, I'm so sorry. My precious baby, I'm sorry.
The kid in the background. You hear that? The child's in the background. He's talking reckless. Reggie's talking reckless. He's talking reckless. He's got the kid in the background. That's why Cenat had that reaction. His reaction was priceless. What a priceless reaction that he had. Unbelievable. And you're parenting with Princess Love, and you're co-parenting with her, and you got to look after the child. God, I mean, man, Princess Love got to pray that child don't come out messed up, because his negative influence in spirit on that child is it's pretty obvious. It's very, very obvious. And that's one of the reasons why Brandy lashed out on him. I'm going to get to that in a minute. This is how Brandy responded. I'll get to that right now. So basically, in this situation here, Brandy lashed out on Ray J. She gave him a piece of her mind. Basically, she said, "You're better than this. This is not like you. You're better than this. Come on, Ray. What's going on with you? You're so much better than this. That was her response to Ray J's foolishness and cringeworthy conversation that he had with Kai Cenat. So Ray J responds, "My sister hates who I am. All I'm doing is being myself." How are you being yourself when initially you're the opposite? When you had dealt with Princess Love before the divorce, which was obviously Ray J's fault, and how are you yourself when your own sister has never seen you this way before, especially on a live stream with Kai Cenat? How are you being yourself when you're the opposite before? Make it make sense. Ray J goes on to say, "I don't know how to be better than who I am. I tried, but I get the press trying to change when I don't have my wife anymore." Well, before you had married your Princess Love, you should have mentioned to her that you're living an alternative lifestyle. You should have mentioned that to her before you got married. Why didn't you tell her that you're living an alternative lifestyle? You're not you're into both genders. Why don't you just tell her that? Why don't you just tell her that? So now, so you don't tell her that. Now you're trying to be yourself. This is not being yourself. You're being disingenuous. Ray J, you're being disingenuous. You're being disingenuous. Why aren't you being yourself? You're being disingenuous. Then he goes on to say, I get depressed trying to change when I don't have my wife anymore. I have no stability. Well, that's on you. That's on you, Ray J. You're being disingenuous to your eventual ex-wife, Princess Love, because you're not being honest with you weren't being honest from the beginning, even before you married her. You weren't honest at all. You weren't honest with her. That's why she can't stand you, and that's why she disrespects you and throws you under the bus any chance she gets. Look at last month when you went to visit her to get the child, to co-parent and have the child, but you weren't supposed to be there. You're supposed to be staying away from Princess Love. You guys are divorced. You're supposed to be separate. You're not supposed to be at the premise, but you're there. So you don't respect you, and you're there. So you got yourself. Ray J got himself to blame. You got yourself to blame. You're not a parent. You're not a proper parent to the child. A proper parent to the child, you're bringing the negativity to the child, a lot of negative energy, bad influence on the child. That's why Brandy called you out. That's why she called you out and shredded you to pieces. You talking reckless and being cringeworthy to Kai Cenat while the child's in the background. Of course, Brandy's gonna call you out, and of course, Princess Love don't respect you. This is the kind of bullshit that you got to be doing. This is the type of bullshit that Ray J be doing. Also, why she don't respect you, treat you like a piece of shit. This is the reason why. He goes on to say, Ray J goes on to say, "I'm sorry to my sister for who I am and my mom. I don't get a F about nobody else's feelings, but when it's my family, it makes me feel alone. Well, that's on you. That like I said before, that's your fault. That's your fault. When you're one way before, you were the other way around before. People knew who you were, but now you have this alternative lifestyle that no one knew about before. And all of a sudden, you're talking this way to Kai Cenat, and you're putting Brandy to shame, your own sister to shame. You're making her, you're embarrassing her. Of course, you're gonna feel. Of course, Brandy and other family members are gonna feel a certain way about you. That's on you. So if you're depressed and you feel a certain way, that's your fault. You weren't honest with who you were from the beginning. You're never honest. You always got to be hiding stuff, denying stuff. So he goes on to say, Ray J, he goes on to say, I don't give a bleep about nobody else's feelings. I think I read this before, but when it's my family, make me feel alone. So I turn up more. Stay tuned to my kids who might see this later when they're older. They might see when they're older. Bro, you already have a negative influence on them already. You have a negative influence on your kids, even if they don't understand what's going on. It's still a negative bad influence on the children. It's still a negative bad influence on the kids. So he goes on to say, just know I work hard for you, and only you. If it wasn't for you, Melody and Epic, those are the two kids, I wouldn't be locked up or dead. I'm crashing out tonight. Ray J. I don't know, man. Ray J. Oh, Lord. Unbelievable. That's it. That was the bizarre conversation that Ray J had with Kai Cenat. Very bizarre and strange. Like I said, I mentioned it's on him. He brought this on himself. This is why his own sister had to call him out for obvious reasons. I mean, he's definitely not. Ray J got a lot of issues. He got a whole bunch of issues. You can see it. This guy's got issues. Man, you want to sleep in the same. You want to shower with the dudes in the washer in the shower with your clothes on and all that. What the hell's going on with Ray J, man? This guy's getting from bad to worse, man. Like he's the type of guy. He's like one of those crash out dummies. He's a crash out dummy. He's one of them crash and burn dummies. This is crazy, man. His behavior is still erratic, and it was pretty much well displayed on the live stream with Kyle Cenat. This is erratic, cringeworthy behavior. My goodness, you can see why I can see why Princess Love and Ray J always got into an argument because of all this crap, this sort of crap that we're seeing here tonight, this type of talk, and other stuff on top of that, a combination of that and other stuff on top of that. Oh boy, man. And Kai Cenat called Ray J Unk. Can I call you Unk? Why the hell would you call him Unk? You call him Unk, and he's got a delusional, dysfunctional lifestyle. And you call him Unk? Kai Cenat, you gotta be crazy, man. Like really, you calling him Unk? Really, you call him Unk? Man, Jesus, I tell you. Ray J, you see, you never let it be known that you're living this. You like both genders. You never let it be known that you like both genders in the beginning. You never said that. You always had to lie, cover it up, this and that for so many years. And look, see. And now you go on live stream with Kyle Cenat, and you're talking that. You see Kyle Cenat's reaction. God, man. Drewski did the same thing. Kevin Hart did the same thing. I want to be a part of it too. I'm like, what? Oh my God, man. This is crazy. It's like Ray J's in kindergarten, man. He's like in grade school, kindergarten school. He's in kindergarten. He's got the brain of a child. Ray J's got the brain of a child. You can see the immaturity level. You see why Princess Love disrespected him and divorced his ass. He's not mature. He's not even mature enough. And now the kid's involved. You got the kid. You talking all this reckless cringeworthy stuff to Kai Cenat and the kids in the background. You got a child, you got your own child in the background here talking, and you're talking this way. I tell you, man, Ray J's a bad influence on this. He's a bad influence. Kids in the back, and you're hearing this type of talk. Jeez, man, this is a bad influence. No wonder Brandy got on his ass. Brandy got on his ass and put him and threw him under the bus. I don't blame her either. It's like what version of Ray J are we getting? Are we getting the version? What version of Ray J are we getting? This is crazy, man. I don't know. This is unbelievable. Man, Ray J gotta go. You gotta go see a psychiatrist. Go see some psychiatric help, man. Go seek some psychiatric help. Like, honestly, you need some psychiatric help, man. Because it's getting from bad to worse from that dude. Bad to worse, man. You got kids involved. And look at this. He's a negative influence on the kids. Yeah, like you can see it. It's so obvious. I don't know, man. I think I believe Princess Love should have full custody of those kids. She should have full custody of those kids. Those kids should never be around Ray J. Look at this kind of behavior. Bizarre, cringeworthy behavior. Those kids should never be around Ray J. I don't give a shit. Princess Love is better off raising those kids on her own. Let her raise the kids on her own. Ray J's not a benefit to the kids at all. He's not a benefit to these kids at all. If without my kids, I'm not going to be here. But you're not a benefit to the kids. You're not a benefit to the kids. You got all kind of negative. You got all this negative energy around the kids. There's a good example of the negative energy, bad energy around the kids with this cringeworthy talk. You're a bad influence on the kids. Princess Love should have full custody of them kids. Ray should have no custody of them kids whatsoever. He's mentally not in condition to deal with these, to co-parent and interact with his kids. He's in no condition for that. I don't care what Ray J says. He's in no condition for that stuff. He's in no condition to be co-parenting and being in the kid's life. Yeah, he is none. He's look at this. It's crazy. It's crazy. No, he's got none. He should have no visitation with the kids. It's crazy. This guy, his mind's all screwed up. Brady's mind's all screwed up, man. He's screwed up. He's screwed up, man. I don't know. That's all I gotta say about this. It's crazy, man. I'm sure we'll hear more bizarre talk out of Ray J at some point in time. We'll be hearing more bizarre talk out of Ray J. Sometimes he says things, and he doesn't realize what he's saying is pretty detrimental. Pretty detrimental. But then he's saying, "I'm trying to be myself. I'm trying to be myself." But my family looks down on me. They shun me. They look down on me, so I feel depressed. That's on him. That's on you, man. Get some psychiatric help. Go see a psychiatrist. That's all I gotta tell you, man. Hit the like and subscribe button for more entertainment news, Celebrity Gossip TV. I have nothing else to say about this. I mean, like I said, this won't be the last time we'll hear Ray J. We'll hear Ray J's talk a lot of cringeworthy stuff. This won't be the last time. We're going to be hearing some more bizarre talk out of Ray J at some point. This ain't the last time, man. Again, hit the like and subscribe button. More entertainment news, Celebrity Gossip TV. That's all I got to say about this. Until next time, peace and out.